the same as before, Mr. Herriot.
Okay.
What's the verdict?
We haven't reached one yet.
I don't know what to make of it, Mr. Herriot. In my college days, I was always told you got a big swollen bag and dirty milk with them mastics. But this must be a different kind.
It's just the flaky bits in the milk.
Aye, same as when you last came. Only off and on and neither nowt nor summat. I'm right fed up, I'll tell you.
It isn't ordinary mastitis.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, this is worrying the way it keeps going on. I'm certain there's a definite factor behind it all, Mr. Pickersgill. Wish I could put a finger on it.
What's up, Ollie?
Marigold's stood on his food.
You all right, Tris? Nothing, old chap. Just a poolful of blood and a broken toe.
They can be all right, bugger, when they put their weight on. We'll get you up to the house, lad, and have a look. We don't want it getting germinated.
Thank you, Mr. Pickersgill. I wouldn't dream of putting you to so much inconvenience.
No, it's no trouble, lad.
Oh, it's very kind, Mr. Pickersgill. Best if I can get to the car. We'll cut the boot off at home. Oh! If Miss Olive could just give me a hand.
Just you lean on me, Mr. Farnon. There. That's the way. Now, take it slow as you please.
Oh, yes.
He's plucky, there's no denying. I like to see that in a young fella.
Yeah. Not a lot of time for Mr. Pickersgill. Gets all his words mixed up like Mrs. Malaprop.
I've noticed that a few times,
But
yes.
you can't possibly laugh at him. Well, the point is, James, he's a good stockman. He looks after his beast. You know, there are 4 children grown up and gone away now, but it was a big family, and he brought them all up decently. 10 cows, I think he had, his wife's hens, and a few pigs. That's no mean achievement, James.
No, it isn't. Look, what are these college days he's talking about?
Oh, that? He went on a 2-week course for agricultural workers at Leeds University when he was 19. 2 weeks, and it's lasted him a lifetime. I've known men get less out of 4 years at Oxford.
Well, I've got a problem with him now.
With the flaky milk?
See, I'm pretty certain that I know the cause, but I don't know how to put it to him.
Why not?
Well, it only happens with the cows he milks, not to Olive's.
It's the way he milks them.
I've watched them both. He hauls away at those teats as though he were trying to ring in the new year.
Chronic mastitis of traumatic origins, perfectly possible. I see your difficulty, James.
It's so silly. I mean, I know that Olive wouldn't in the least mind doing the milking herself. I've heard her say so. But I would hate to hurt his feelings.
Well, you might try having a word with Olive on the side.
Well, that's the best idea yet.
Should I make us up a beer?
Please.
Well, at least you'd be dealing with a Pickersgill and not a Sidlow.
Sidler?
Don't tell me you don't know the Sidlows.
No, I don't think I do, as a matter of fact.
I find that remarkable. Been saying all the time you've been here you've never been called to the Sidlows. No, but that's right. They always happen when I'm on.
What's so special about them?
The Sidlows, my dear boy, were specially created to try the lives of unhappy vets. They are the crosses which each of us in the course of our career must expect to bear at some time or another.
As bad as that?
Worse. You've had an astonishing run of luck. The only comfort I can glean is that it cannot possibly last. Your terminal can't be sure of that.
All quiet on the Western Front?
It was.
Care for a pint at the Drovers, James?
Well...
Yeah, go on, why don't you? Do good.
Thank you.
45 minutes to closing time. I doubt if even Tristan can get truly sloshed in that time.
My brother always puts things so charmingly. It's difficult to take offence.
How's the foot, by the way?
Foot? Oh, that. Oh, it's fine, fine. Just a bit of skin off the instep.
What did he do to his foot?
One of Pickersgill's cows trod on it.
What are you doing up there?
Well, I haven't qualified yet, Siegfried. I know I have an awful lot to learn. Yeah. And as it was my free afternoon...
Oh, shut up and buzz off. See he behaves himself, James.
I'll try.
Oh, fellow. Derby 85. Here speaking. Who? What is it this time, Mr. Sidlow?
Of course, one has to try and look at it from a woman's point of view.
What's that mean?
There's no need to spell it out, surely. I mean, Helen had only to crook her little finger. She could have captured any man she chose. Handsome, Rich, successful.
Like Edmondson.
Since you mentioned him? Not a bit of it. No, she's as wise as she is beautiful. She chooses you. Young, devoted, steady, hard-working, sensible girl, I say. You'll make her a very good husband,
Oh,
James.
thank you. And you make it sound so romantic.
Well, that's really what I was coming to. What are your honeymoon plans?
Oh, I don't know. I thought we'd just drive around the Dales and stop at little pubs.
You see? Now, as a friend with your best interest at heart, I can say it, James. You're not a romantic.
All right, for the sake of argument, I'm not. So what do you propose?
Well, my dear chap, you've got to learn to be. I mean, it's terribly important to a woman. Without romance, their lives are unfulfilled.
Well, I'll certainly bear that in mind.
You'll do more than that. You'll start right. Yorkshire Dales and little pubs. Dismiss them, James. They're not the stuff honeymoons are made of. Good Lord, is that the time? It's your call, old chap.
2 pints of bitter, please. Tris, glass. It's all right. What are honeymoons made of?
Well, if you didn't think I haven't been giving it some thought, look at this. Kip, it's a fortnight's cruise for two in the Mediterranean.
40 quid? You must be out of your mind. Where do I find 40 quid?
You see, that's your trouble. The mundane approach, not a spark of romance. You have to learn to think big. I mean, once you've faced the problem, it's half solved.
Oh, with £10 in my bank account, I can see that.
That is the problem, I grant you.
Thank you.
Here's to the face that launched 1,000 ships and burnt the topless towers of Ilium. Helen, dear boy. Now let the thought of her inspire you. Imagine yourselves together on the great ship, gliding through the summer seas, the soft, spicy air, jolly games on deck, Stromboli erupting by night.
Stromboli?
I believe they go that way sometimes. It's not important in itself. It's just the feeling I was trying to create.
Doesn't create 40 quid.
No, damn it, it doesn't. Have you thought of playing the horses?
Oh, 2 bob on the favourite at the local point-to-point's about my limit.
That's not going to raise the fare. It's worth considering, though. I mean, I've got a bookie I use now and then, and Siegfried gets the odd tip. Mark Curie keeps pretty quiet about it.
Thanks, Tris. I appreciate the thought, but not for me. I don't have that kind of luck.
Up! Up! Come on! Up!
All right, thank you. How old is she, Mr. Sidlow?
25. Thereabout.
It's a goodish age for any horse.
There's another 5 years' work in her yet.
I trust you intend that as a joke. But I see you don't. Let me be plain. The poor creature's moribund. At the point of death, if you prefer.
You mean there's naught you can do for her?
How long have you been treating her, Mr. Sidlow?
6 days. Aye. She was a bit colicky, that's all. I stopped that. Now she seems uneasy on her feet, like.
I suppose you've been administering one of your father's sovereign remedies. Well,
I've never known it to fail till this once.
what was it, man?
The old trick. I've been pushing raw onion up her rectum 3 times a day.
I see. It's hardly worth saying, I know, but if I'd pushed 18 raw onions up yours, the chances are you'd be uneasy on your feet, too. I'll bring her outside, please.
Outside? What for?
I don't like unnecessary suffering in animals. I'm going to put her down.
I'll do no such thing.
I'm not in the habit of repeating myself. You'll do as I say. At once, Mr. Sidlow.
Come on!
Of course, I should never have mentioned his name. It was conjuring the devil. Mind you, James, Sidlow thinks he's a just and humane man. He usually gives his sick beasts at least a week's devoted nursing before calling us in. Onions for horses. A sick cow Gets half a pound of lard and raisins thrust down our gullet 3 times a day. The udder must be vigorously massaged with turpentine, and he cuts a bit off the end of the tail to let out the bud. In the end, of course, we have to be summoned when he knows we can't do much good. But he's not going to have it said that he hasn't given his animal every chance. And besides, it proves his contention that vets are useless.
Thanks for telling me.
I should also advise you that the inevitable presence of his 5 children, with whom he enjoys a godlike prestige and who hang around like a silent chorus in a Greek tragedy, can be unnerving if you're not prepared for it.
I see. Anything else?
No, I think so. Oh, just a very obvious precaution, of course. Always turn the horses for home.
Hmm?
Park your motor car so you're ready for a smart getaway. Oh, it's got...
Mostly bills, a couple of checks. I don't know what this one is. It's a classy piece of stationery.
Well. That really is rather nice.
What is?
Of course, no bushel could possibly conceal a light like mine. It burns with a pure gem-like flame that demands recognition.
That'll do for the build-up. Now, what's the letdown?
There isn't one. Major General H.W. St. John Ransom requests the pleasure of my company at Broughton Races next Friday.
Is that all?
A great deal, my boy.
Just because some old blimp you've met invites you to the races.
Major General Ransom, Tristan, happens to be one of the big noises of the Northwest Racing Circuit. And I happen to know that their officials are looking for a veterinary surgeon to supervise all meetings. This can only mean one thing. They're going to examine me for soundness. I've had it whispered that they think I might be the man for the job.
Oh, they haven't actually asked you yet.
Yeah, but if they find me keen in my habits, they probably will.
If you took it, would that mean giving up general practice?
Not necessarily, no. It'd mean my spending something like 3 days a week on race courses, which, of course, would have its effect at this end.
Are you going to accept?
Well, I don't know. One mustn't jump into things without weighing all the pros and cons. But it is an important job. I mean, the supervisory vet has to deal with cases of suspected doping, all that kind of thing. In fact, he has to be something of a specialist, which, as far as horses go, is precisely what I am. Yes, I think I'll take James with me. It says, and partner, doesn't it?
You don't think just possibly you're jumping to conclusions?
No, Tristan, I don't. Thank you, that's all. Well, on the whole, it would be a most congenial life. I love the life of the racing world. I feel very much part of it. The extra money would come in handy, no question about that.
Well, there's no doubt about anything, it would seem. Well, the date for your invitation is certainly propitious. Friday the 13th.
Oh, stuff, really, Tristan. If you're not being tiresome, you're being quite absurd. I'm the least superstitious man I know. Oh, dear Mrs. Hall, who is that?
Mr. Pickersgill. It seems he dosed one of his pigs for worms, and now the poor animal's gone berserk.
Is he?
Well, that's what he said.
Sounds interesting. What are the symptoms?
He says it's rampageous, jumping about and rolling over on its back.
Sounds pretty lively.
Oh, it looks as though she's going to be all right.
What did you give her?
Half a grain of morphine hydrochloride. More to the point, what did you give her?
Me?
Well, you said something about worm medicine, didn't you?
Oh, that's right. Bloke came round selling this. He said he'd shift any worms you cared to name.
Nearly shifted your pig. Oh, no wonder. This smells like pure turpentine.
Turpentine? By golly, that's all it is. Bloke said it was someone new. Charged me an absorbent price for it, too.
Well, I shouldn't worry about it, Mr. Pickersgill. It shouldn't do any harm. But the dustbin's the best place for that.
I reckon you're right.
Dad?
Oh, in there, I'll leave, love. What about her?
I'll just leave her to sleep it off, and if she's not right by the morning, give me another call.
Thanks, Mr. Herriot. You take a mug of tea?
Yes, I'd like to, thanks. Oh, thanks, Olive.
Slice of cake, Mr. Herriot.
Looks delicious, thanks.
You know, troubles always come in cyclones. That's what I always say. Take them mastics, Mr. Herriot.
No improvement?
None, I'm sorry to say.
It's a real mystery, Mr. Herriot. And all this cow's dad milks.
Aye. Well, that's not to do with it, lass. Coincidence, you might say. But there it is. I don't like to tell any man his job, But we've tried your remedies, lad.
Milk still flaky.
I can't say it isn't, for it wouldn't be the truth. But I got to thinking last night, when I was studying at Leeds University under Professor Mallison, I noted down a lot of good cures, and I'd like to try this one. Oh, bloody old back of mine. By golly, this is stick.
Have you seen a doctor?
He can't do nought. I've had enough pills to make me rattle. I don't get no relief. Never mind me. You read that.
Thank you. Camphor, eucalyptus, zinc oxide. Oh, it's another salve.
That's right. A good old-fashioned remedy. I thought if maybe we gave the bags a good rub with that, it might do the trick.
Well, there's no harm in trying. None at all. I'll get some made up for you.
Good lad. I like an open mind.
But that back of yours, Mr. Pickersgill.
What about it?
Well, you've had lumbago ever since I've known you.
A sight longer.
I've just thought of something. I think I know what might cure it.
Nay. You know how to put me right.
Well, I think so. Nothing to do with medicine. You'll have to stop milking.
Stop milking?
Look, don't you see, Mr. Pickersgill? It's sitting on the crouched on that low stool night and morning every day of the week that's doing it. Look, you're a big chap. You have to bend to get down there. I'm sure it's bad for you.
You really think that could be it?
Yes, I do. It's worth a try, anyway. Couldn't Olive do the milking?
All of it?
Well, there's only 10 cows, Dad. Of course I can. I like milking, you know I do. And it's time you give it a rest.
Dang it, young man. I believe you're right. I'll pack it in now.
There's not many I takes to these days. But Mr. Herriot's a grand lad.
I think so.
But you're going to the one room above.
Until we can afford a place of our own, yes.
Aye. That'll be a while coming, maybe.
I expect so. Meanwhile, I'm afraid I'm just another mouth to feed.
Aye. I was thinking something of the sort myself. Your mother was a grand cook, God rest her.
Yeah, she was.
And since then, you've been cooking for your dad. I've not heard him complain.
Mother taught me pretty well.
Doesn't happen if you haven't got the gift. It's my opinion that every woman should want to cook for her man.
Oh, I know what you're going to say, Mrs. Hall. It's very kind of you, but this is your kitchen. It wouldn't do for me to come in.
Well, now, it would, and it wouldn't. It is my kitchen, and it isn't. You might say it was Mr. Farnon's kitchen, too. I had a thought in mind. I'm getting no younger, lass.
That goes for all of us.
There are some better placed than others. My sister's poorly. I'd like the extra day. If you could give me that, you'll be doing me a real favour, and you'll be keeping your hand in, too.
Oh, Mrs. Hall, you're a real dear.
Aye, well, let's get that table laid. Oh, there you are. What was it?
Patent worm medicine.
Oh. No, about tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yes, it's not. Friday the 13th.
Oh, of course, your great day at Broughton Races.
I'd like you to come with me.
Me? Whatever for?
Well, the pleasure of your company. Besides, I think you bring me luck, James.
You don't need that kind of luck, Siegfried. This is going to be a cakewalk. You said so yourself.
Yes, but still. It is Friday the 13th.
I thought you weren't superstitious.
No, I'm not. I don't hold with any of that rubbish, but there's no earthly point in taking avoidable risks, is there?
Sensible, I agree. What does that make me, a sort of lucky mascot?
Yes, I think it's a very fair description.
Well, it's jolly nice of you, Secret, but I don't see how I can come.
Why not? No.
Well, this is high-powered stuff. You said so yourself. I am not invited.
Nonsense. The invitation says Mr. Siegfried Farnon and friend. Oh, that's even better. I thought it said partner, which you're not. So you are.
Yes, well, they obviously expect you to trot along with some gorgeous pedigree filly straight out of Burke's Peerage.
No, that would be a fatal error of judgment.
Why?
Well, General Ransom's and Colonel Tremaine's wives. I've met them both. They're both, not to put too fine a point upon it, past their prime. No, the sort of competition you suggest would be extremely unwelcome. Now, if I start off by putting their noses out of joint, my chances would be practically nil.
I see what you mean.
Well, so I should hope. No, my mind's made up. I choose whom I please. I choose you, James, and there's an end of it. There's no need to look so damn fed up.
I'm not a bit.
Yes, you are. Don't pretend. You really are the most extraordinary...
Honestly, Siegfried,
Anybody would think I was asking you to do an extra duty instead of doing you the most tremendous favour. Good Lord, a day at the races, lashings of free grub and booze. Well, at your age, I'd have been thrilled to bits.
But I am. Really, I am.
You are? Oh, it's all right, then.
Well done.
Mr. Farnon, you're so clever.
I didn't know you were a betting man, Farnon.
Oh, I'm not really, sir. The occasional flutter. I do enjoy studying form, out of pure interest.
Sensible fellow. And have you followed the form?
I'd not be the bookie's best friend.
Mr. Farnon, would you mark my card for the next race?
With great pleasure, Mrs. Tremaine. Yes, now, do you know, I really rather fancy Calypso. Third at Toaster last week. Would you forgive us, sir? Thank you kindly. When the going was against her, this is exactly the sort of going that she likes, and the weight's right, too. Quite nice horse, I fancy. I'd risk the ball.
But that's too exciting.
She's nicely built, isn't she?
Holy mother! It's the boy himself!
Stewie! Stewie Brand! What the devil are you doing here?
Well, I'm having a day at the races.
What?
Like a few others I could mention.
No. Let me introduce...
Saints preserve us. It's been quite a few years.
It certainly has. Let me introduce Stuart Brannan, another colleague. General and Mrs. Ransom, Colonel Mrs. Tremaine, my assistant, James Herriot. Stuart and I went through Veterinary College together.
It's a pleasure, ladies, gentlemen. I wonder if you could spare him for a moment. I'm after buying him a drink for old time's sake.
Yes, of course, Brannon. If we're not here, Farnon, we'll be at the car.
That's very good of you, sir. Come on, Stewie.
Well, it takes all sorts. It certainly does. Well, what do you think of him, my dear? No. I mean in Farnon.
Quite entrancing, Hugh. And I mean, it's so rare, really, isn't it?
What is?
One simply doesn't expect a vet to be a gentleman.
Sit down. What the hell was all that about? All that frantic Irish.
I was really caught out there, wasn't I? It was your grand friends. I mean, the moment I started, I had to go on. I couldn't stop.
Now listen, my lad. Just you tell me what the hell you've been up to these last... What, it's 8 years, isn't it? Eight years.
Well, let's see. I got into finals shortly after you left. I picked them both at the first go. And
Thank you, James. Here's to your very good health, Stewie.
then I had a bit of bother with surgery. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
You know, I was finally launched in the unsuspecting animal population, and I've been around quite a bit ever since, trying to find a place with a living wage. I mean, this 3 and 4 quid a week lark is no cut when you have a family to keep.
Family, you're married.
Do you remember Meg Hamilton?
Meg.
Meg Hamilton. Well, we got married when I got into Meg Hamilton.
Yes, of course I do. Yes, go on.
When I got into the final year, and we've 5 kids now, and another on the way.
5? Stuart, for God's sake.
Oh, it's wonderful. Really?
How do you manage to exist?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know myself. I just keep one jump ahead of ruin. And we're happy. No!
James!
No!
James, be a good
No,
man.
no. Would you mind getting that same again, if you don't mind? And anyway, I said after the 5th one, I said,
You seem to have lost a lot of money, my dear.
Well, where is that Mr. Farnon? He promised to mark my card. So good on form.
I'm sure he won't spend more time than necessary with that person.
Well, I'm not so sure, Mrs. Ransom. Old comrade, you know. I remember when I met him... It's all right, Tremaine. We've no time for that now. Go off and see if you can find them, will you? There's a good chap. Yes, sir.
And I stuck up my plate in Hensfield.
Hensfield?
A few months ago. I know, but as long as it pays the housekeeping, then...
Now, that's mainly small animals, isn't it?
All that matters. I make my daily bread almost entirely by separating the local tomcats from their knackers.
I bet you're good at it. I'll show you very good.
The female felines of Hensfield can walk the street unmolested, thanks to me.
My dear, I wondered if you'd be kind enough to bring us 3 very large whiskies. And then, do you think you could keep on repeating the order every time you see that our glasses are empty?
Oh, you old bugger, Farnon.
What?
You haven't changed a bit.
Really? Oh, that's rather nice.
And the funny thing is, I don't think you even really tried.
Tried to what? What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. Forget. What have you been up to? Meg Hamilton!
Yes, of course. I'm looking forward to meeting her again so very much.
I've tried everywhere, sir. There doesn't appear to be a sign of them. The only place I haven't tried is the Half-Crown Marquis. Oh, don't be ridiculous, Tremaine.
I'm terribly sorry to have kept you waiting. Something rather wonderful happened back there. Can I present Stewie Brannan, who's an old colleague?
All right, Farnon, thank you. We've been through all that. We've been waiting some considerable time, and we want to get home.
Certainly. We leave at once. I'll telephone you. Stewie, old boy. Find my car keys, will you? No. I dropped them somewhere on the course. Sorry, sir.
I can't see them.
Oh, come on, man, come on.
Did you drop them there?
No, this is very disappointing.
Well, we're definitely not on the course.
Great heavens, Farnon, have you got the keys or haven't you? Tremaine, you better go and make other arrangements. Yes, sir.
Did you drop them here?
I don't know where I dropped them, but it was somewhere on the course. Damn disappointing.
Yeah, we're definitely not on the course. Potentially.
God, Stewie, well done. You've saved the situation.
Come on, get in. I'll drive the blasted thing.
Just one very moment. The windscreen's very dirty. Can't allow you to drive in that condition.
And no more flakes, Mr. Bickersgill?
Not a sign, Mr. Herriot. The moment we started using that solve, they began dispersing. Milk's as clear as can be now.
Oh, that's great news. I'm delighted. And, how's the lumbago?
That's the other reason I dropped by. You capped it, lad, and no mistake. I've never milked since that day, and I've hardly had a twinge these last 3 weeks. I'm truly grateful, Mr. Herriot.
Oh, there's no need to be. It was just a lucky guess.
Hello, Mr. Pickersgill. How's the world treating you?
Never better, Mr. Farnon.
Good.
I just dropped by to tell Mr. Herriot. He's cured my lumbago, and I've cured them mastics.
Well, that's wonderful.
We had to go back to our Professor Malison for that, didn't we, lad?
That's right.
Well, I'll be getting along.
Bye, Mr. Pickersgill.
Nice to see you, gentlemen.
Always a great pleasure to see you, Mr. Pickersgill.
Thank you, Mr. Herriot.
Goodbye.
There, Mr. Farnon.
Yes, I see they've appointed Herbert Jarvis to that job on the Northwest Circuit.
Oh?
Yes. Nice chap. Just the man for the job. Wouldn't have done, James, you know.
What wouldn't?
Me getting the job.
I thought you wanted it.
Well, it's a great compliment being considered, of course. Things always work out for the best. Old Stewie was sent by Providence. If I'd landed it, I'd have been miserable as hell. Ah, well, now, what are you lined up for the rest of the day?
Oh, not a lot. Over to the stables at Hardacre's.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. You're fast becoming the horse expert in this practice.
No, not really. One of his racers damaged his knee while he was being loaded into the box. Huh? Well, I stitched him up, so I've got to go back and remove the dressings. See if it's okay. Perhaps you'd like to have a look at him for me, would you?
Well, yes, well, of course I would, but I promised Dick Henley to help him with a rig operation. I can't let him down now. No, I'm sure you'll do perfectly splendidly. Come on, you lot. Come on.
Right. We're getting bandage off. Easy off.
Do you think he's going to be all right, sir?
Well, he should be. There was no damage to the joint capsule or tendon sheaths.
Oh, thank God for that.
Almost done, old boy. This should see you right.
Whoa. Well, you've made a proper job of that, sir. It looks as good as new. I want to thank you, sir.
That's all right.
No, I mean it. Look, he's one of my favourites. Not just because he's a good horse, but he's kind.
He's going to be all right.
Look, I've been thinking. Do you back horses?
Hardly ever. Don't know much about it.
Well, never mind. But I'll give you one to back this afternoon. Came Allen, first race. He's one of ours, and he's going to win. We'll get a nice price. 10 to 1 at least.
Oh, thanks very much. I'll have half a crown on him.
Half a crown? Not likely, mister. You've put a fiver on his nose.
By Jove, so I will.
Mrs. Hall! Mrs. Hall!
Oh, there you are. Anyone at home?
No, not yet. Mr. Farnon's not back yet, and I don't know where Mr. Tristan is.
Never mind. Look, can you fix me an early lunch, please?
Oh, of course.
Thanks. I've got a red-hot tip for the first race at Broughton, so I mustn't miss it.
Oh, having a bit of a flutter, are we?
Oh, more than a flutter, Mrs. Hall. This is a dead certainty.
I've heard him say that before.
Well, they can say it again. How does that bit go? There is a tide in the affairs of men which, if taken at the flood... Well, I'm taking it, Mrs. Hall.
Well, I'm not stopping you, Mr. Herriot.
Fine. Now, I'll scoot down to the bank for a spot of cash, nip back for a spot of grub, and then hey-ho for Broughton races. I can just see Stromboli erupting.
You all right, Mr. Herriot?
Never better, Mrs. Hall. Oh.
Shall I take it and say you're not here?
No, thanks, Mrs. Hall. Hello, yes? Yes, speaking. Oh, it's Mr. Sidlow. Yes, yes, of course. That's all right. I'll be right over. You can forget about lunch, Mrs. Hall.
But you ought to eat, Mr. Herriot.
Oh, I wish I could. Now, if I step on it, I just about make the bank and get the job done in time.
It's these bouts of diarrhea. They come and go. She gets thinner all the time.
How long have you been treating her?
A few months or more. I started her in ground eggshell and gruel. It didn't work. I tried stronger remedies. This last week, I've had her on blue vitriol and dandelion tea.
I see. Well, Well, I'm fairly sure she's got Jonas disease.
What's that?
Oh, you call it Jones disease. If I'm right, it's incurable. Still, I'll make quite certain. I'll take a sample of feces for analysis. Well, I better take her temperature while I'm here. My God, she swallowed it.
Swallowed what?
My thermometer. It's gone right up. Gammon blast! It's disappeared!
I'll not have foul language in front of my children, Mr. Herriot.
Well, let's have some action instead. Don't just stand there gawping. A bucket of hot water, soap and a towel, please!
Do as he says. Look sharp at that.
I'll let you know as soon as I have the results. I'm terribly sorry. I wonder if you'll give me a push.
All right, go on, give him a shot.
In here!
Oh, thank God.
My dear Tristan, something happened?
Bookmaker. I've got to have your bookmaker.
Whatever for?
The first race at Broughton. I didn't have time to get there.
Oh, you're too late anyway.
It's not over, is it? I mean, it hasn't been run, has it?
5 minutes ago, I dropped 5 bob on Shandygaff.
How do you know? You're just sitting there.
Telephone. It's a wonderful invention.
What one?
Oh, some confounded animal called Kamal. Romped home at 12 to 1.
It was rotten luck, darling.
It was worse than that. It was the curse of the Sidlows. Just to think, if I got to Broughton 5 minutes earlier...
But you didn't. It's no good brooding about it.
No, I suppose not. But it did seem like a perfect idea.
Oh, I'm not sure those cruises are all they're cracked up to be. I had some friends who went to one for their honeymoon. They wrote it off as a dead loss.
Why?
Chiefly the company, I suppose. You're all cooped up on board with hundreds of noisy, nosy, unattractive people. Just can't escape. Well, that's what they told me afterwards.
Oh, well, perhaps it wasn't quite such a perfect idea after all.
Neither's this. It's our third. Listen, I'm not saying it would have been like that with us, darling. All I am saying is, I don't mind what we do or where we go for our honeymoon. Just as long as it's the two of us together, that's all that matters to me.
A roll on the day. I still can't believe it's happening.
Neither can I. Still a week before the wedding, Helen. You really ought to keep the beast at bay.
I don't especially want to.
Luck of some people. Anyway, where's Mrs. Hall? She been sacked?
No, I'm standing in for her. She's gone to see her sister at Whitton. So you'll just have to take pot luck tonight.
Suits me.
Good Lord! Pot luck! There's a horse called that running in the 3:30 tomorrow. James, my boy, you're going to take the plunge. But just...
Oh, all right. Point taken.
One for you, James. Yep. Probably another toast rack. Oh, well, mighty look at this.
What is it?
It is tuberculin testing, that's what. Yes. They want us to start this lot all round Ellerthorpe next week. Urgent, without fail. Well, that's when you're getting married, isn't it?
Yes, afraid it is.
Oh, so that's wonderful. The practice going mad. Weeks testing at the back of beyond. And your wedding smack in the middle of it. I'll be all right for you, James, drifting gaily off on your honeymoon without a care in the world. I shall be charging around here, practically vanishing up my own backside.
I'm sorry, Siegfried. I had no idea things were going to spring up
Well,
like
that's
this.
your trouble, my boy, isn't it? You don't look ahead, just go belting on without a thought. Let's get on with it, and to hell with the consequences.
Now, just a minute.
It simply defeats me. What's all the hurry? You're just a boy with all the time in the world to get married. And that's another thing. If I didn't know the girl...
Oh, hell, Siegfried!
Now, James, let me finish. Your precipitate marital arrangements are going to cause me a considerable headache. Despite that, I wish you well. I sincerely hope everything turns out for the best. But I cannot fail to remind you of the old saying, marry in haste, repent at leisure.
But damn it all, Siegfried, it was your idea. I was all for leaving it for a bit, but you said no charge.
No, James, don't get excited. Calm yourself. You're very young. It's my duty to speak my mind. You haven't done anything wrong. Simply the improvidence of youth.
Thanks. Now, you listen to me. Now, we've got no real honeymoon plans. Oh, Ellerthorpe's fine. It's beautiful. Helen and I will stay at the Wheat Chief, and I'll do the testing from there.
Testing on your honeymoon, my dear boy. You must be out of your mind.
I am not out of my mind.
Well, what would Helen say?
Oh, she'll be delighted. She can help me do the testing.
No, this is nonsense. It's absolutely absurd. You're beginning to make me feel guilty.
Good.
I won't hear of it, and that's fine.
I'm sorry, Siegfried. My mind is made up. Now, I'll start the testing at the Allen's farm on Monday, do the smaller ones roundabout on Tuesday, get married on Wednesday, then do the second injections and readings on Thursday and Friday. Yes. We can knock hell out of that list by the end of the week.
What is it?
It's an alarm clock from Aunt Lucy.
Useful.
Very. With this ring I thee wed. With my body I thee worship. And with all my worldly goods I thee endow. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost. Amen.
Bye! Thanks, Tris.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I will bring him back.
Bye.
Save everything.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I'm glad that's over. That's funny.
What?
Siegfried forgot our wedding presents. All right.
You knew, didn't you?